auntie. Like this is, I'm like, bro.
Them CU Aunties. Them CU Aunties. There it is, man.
G. Bush, Tampa, CU Auntie checking in. Thank you so much for reporting back to us with the truth.
CU Aunties, they say they in the building.
The CU Aunties in Colorado have a stronger fan base.
Shout out to CU Aunties Women's Fan Club in the building. She said, I can't.
CU Aunties, and you know, they are large and in charge.
Hello. Hey, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Y'all, welcome to Women's Wednesday.
Yes.
Exactly. Women's Wednesday. We got the CU Aunties back on RobDaManMedia. Let's get it. Welcome in, ladies. How are you all?
Good.
Monday.
Go ahead.
I said I'm back from Boulder from last week.
Right. So luncheon, right?
Yes. Went to a very expensive lunch. The lunch was great. The luncheon was great. It was kind of a last minute thing for us to attend. A couple of our members really wanted to go, and they were pretty motivating in having at least me attend, or whoever founder can go. So obliged them, and we went. So it was great, and I'm glad I did, because it was a great fellowship there, and it was the kickoff to CU Buff, the nephew. So got to see them, got to see some other people, and jump up. So let's start with, got to see some great people. This is Dr. Christina Alston. She was there. She was at our table. She is a professor at CU. And I don't have her stuff in front of me.
Diversity and inclusion in the STEM program. She's a science director. And, most people are, if you don't know, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. So she's the director of diversity, trying to keep diversity going in the STEM program at CU Boulder.
Yes, lovely lady.
Awesome.
She's been there for 2 years, and she was very happy to hang out and be with the CU Aunties. So one of her favorite things about being there is being with the kids, the students, and being a part of the, get it right, Kia, what is it, Black Blossom?
Yep, the Black Blossom Association. She likes to hang out with them.
Yes, so I look forward to hanging out with her a little bit more, and she's going to probably join us one day as well. So just so you know, too, the kind of thought, she told me her poll for sneakers or heels, but I'll tell you guys what it is later. So, and then what else did we have here, Sis? AD, got to see AD. Yep, Rick George, he took a picture. He was there, shaking hands and smiling faces. So it was great to see him. He's been a supporter of the CU Auntie. So that's really good, because, he could tell us to stop, knock it off. And here we have the fabulous, the CU Aunties, the members here, and some of the Buffalo Bells. I don't know if you guys know about the Buffalo Bells, but they've been around a long time. They are the original, truly, CU Aunties. They've been around for 50 years. If my memory serves me correct, they started off as a quarterback coach back in 1970s, right? And
ladies quarterback club. Yep.
That's what they were doing. And could you imagine in 70, first of all, that's before my time, barely a year. No social media, probably no cell phones. I don't, and just trying to get noise and support the players, the quarterbacks back then. That is what they do. And they do a lot more. Nancy said that, and Nancy is the president. I think I had a picture with her by myself, but she is the president of there, and she is also the mother of nephew Governor. Yes.
Dempsey. She's also Kim Dempsey's mother.
Yes, that's who she is. Don't they look alike?
See?
He has that smile.
Iconic Peggy.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something about Miss Peggy. Miss Peggy ain't missing a beat. And I said this before, I don't know what the water is in Boulder, but if I can be her age and be that sharp intact, I'm drinking it. I'm drinking the water. Miss Peggy was like, let me stand up and take a picture. I was like, absolutely not. So these D's had to bend down, and she was really nice about it, and this a couple times meeting her, but that's Miss Peggy and Miss Nancy. So there were some other people that I met as well. There go to see you aunties that we were at the table, had a good time there. What else do we have? I think we got a couple more pictures.
Y'all was representing. Y'all look good,
Looking
auntie.
good. Auntie's
Here.
outside.
Oh, by the way, that shirt is going to come available pretty soon on our website. It's the little willow bling, so hang out of that.
I think that's what Rob loaded up for us for the
he
luncheon
didn't
pick.
put the ones there. There were some pictures that I took of the nephews. Jordan Seaton was there. I mean, all of them was there. And then I thought there's a couple pictures that is I seen the Legacy Hall, the Heisman Trophy, struck a pose, talked to briefly Coach Livingston. I tried to tell him the name of play after me, but he wasn't having it.
Now, I got important questions.
Run
Did
away.
you get some of Chef Carl's food?
I know.
Right, the food, right? We saw them lovely pictures last week and everything. How they go?
No, Chef Carl did not cook. But the food was delicious. He did not cater. It was catered by another company. There you go.
All righty, Mr. Alejandro Mata.
Yes, was there. He did not. We didn't cook, but they had some good food. They had like lemon pepper chicken, or some type of that, and it was a beef and salad. The fundraiser was about the fundraiser, not the food. And Jordan,
okay, big time,
Coach. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Coach Sherman. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
I've been campaigning for a cafeteria pass for like 2 years. I'm trying to eat Coach Solomon.
I'm trying to get in there too. A box or something.
Yes.
So it was great, and I think next year, members, when you guys watch this, I think we probably will be doing a table, ladies. So we'll see how that goes. And the biggest thing that came out of there was Coach Prime saying, giving expectations this year. And the expectation was to not only get to the bowl game, as you know, but to win. Right. Being very specific, which is absolutely okay with me. Let's win a bowl game, and it was great. But being that was my first time going, it was great. I enjoyed it, and I'm glad I went.
Great pictures.
Yes. Okay, so that's what's going on there. Do we have Simone on right now? Is she in yet, or we still got some time? We're looking for our guests.
I think Simone is backstage.
Okay, so let's introduce her here. Let's go. So, ladies, we don't know a lot of X's and O's about football. I'm a couch coach. I sit on the couch, talk a lot of shit. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, but we do love football. So, two things are happening today. And we're going to talk a little bit about fashion, and we're going to talk football. So our first guest that we have up is drum roll, Kia. I'm going to do drum roll.
She is your girl's guide to football. She's a sports writer. I ran across her page on Instagram. I think she is awesome. Just for women that are into sports and love sports, because that's what the aunties are all about, women who love football. But as Kay said, some women, we are not familiar with football. We might know what a touchdown is and an interception. But if you follow the love,
we lost you. Lovely Simone Scott. Kia, I think we lost you. You guys hear her?
We don't have sound. She is giving a fabulous introduction.
Okay, yes.
If you don't know football, Miss Simone will definitely get you started. She's got great shorts, breaking down little parts of football. I think it's a great opportunity to have a discussion. I don't know if we have Auntie Kia back, but if not, I think we could roll right into bringing Simone up if you guys are ready. That's right.
Yeah, Kia, we don't have you, so I don't know what happened.
Welcome, Simone. How are you?
Hi, ladies. I am doing so well. How are y'all?
We're great.
Wonderful.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, no, thank you for extending the invitation. I'm excited to be here.
Yes,
we're excited to have you.
I'm Kay and Nisha. I'm the one that's probably drove you crazy.
So I appreciate that. If I never respond to a DM, just do it again. Just keep bugging me until I answer, because I just get lost.
We gotta get you on. We gotta get you on. So, Miss Simone, tell us about yourself and your journey and why you decided to start the Instagram of.
Well, I was born into sports, literally. My dad is a retired basketball player from the NBA. He was the first African-American scholarship athlete at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, where he played basketball. He won an Olympic gold medal. He won an NBA championship with the Celtics. He's in the College Hall of Fame. He's in the Professional Hall of Fame. So basically, sports are what we do. He and my mom actually met at a Laker game. So that's how it happens. Like, I learned about the dream team before I learned the alphabet. So after that, like, I just went, it was always in my mind, I wanted to do something in sports. I followed my dad to UNC, where I was a sports anchor. And that's where I kind of got the journalism bug. But while I was there, I also worked at the football office. I worked at the basketball office. I went to baseball games. Like, I was just gonna, if there was something going on, I was gonna be there. After that, I worked for Fox Sports in Ohio, covering football, basketball, recruiting, the Big Ten, and all that stuff. And that's where I really got a very good understanding of some of the X's and O's in football, basketball, all of those things, because I was literally having conversations with the coaching staff at Ohio State. So that's why when men are like, oh, you don't know what's going on, I'm like, I literally learned from Hall of Famers, so relax.
And that's impressive.
So like the Instagram and the TikTok all kind of got started because honestly, my brother's fiance, she had a lot of questions. And he's also a professional basketball player. Like, he really followed my dad's footsteps. So she would be at the games and would be like, what does that mean? Who is that? What are they doing? So I have her write down questions, and I just make videos answering them.
Oh, well, she's hitting right on the money then. Right,
I'm like, I appreciate her more than she knows. Like, it's been a lot of fun for me because I grew up with basketball and football and sports. I didn't realize not everyone did that.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of things people just don't know that I kind of assumed they would. So there's never a shortage of material here.
And I really like her page because it's really easy to follow, and it's really made for women, because in this space, just like the Cu Aunties, how we got started was just kind of a group of ladies that want to know football. We don't know all the X's and O's, but sometimes we want to talk about football, and you can really go to her page. She has the subtitles on there and pick it, and she explains it, and she kind of ties it into the day-to-day life of what we do as women. So that's what makes it really fun and upbeat, so you can really understand it. So I appreciate that, and I think that is great for our audience as well. So Seth, show her page again one more time so you guys go follow her.
Yes,
and I really am like, I'm aiming to cater to women, because there are so many sports spaces out there that are male oriented. They're loud, they're annoying. So I'm like, when people are like, oh, why are you saying it's for the girls? Like, guys can watch too, but I'm going to be talking to the girls. Y'all are welcome to be here, but it's for the girls.
I love it. I love it. We want to make sure you have you back on when you're not too busy in football season.
So yeah, we'll definitely get on during the season.
So do you know about the Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime? What do you have any thoughts on his tenure or his season right now at CU?
Well, it's kind of hard to miss Colorado. Y'all are the talk of the town. It's been exciting to see. Right. Like, I'm out in SEC country, but everyone knows Colorado. Everyone knows Coach Prime. I mean, y'all had a freaking Heisman Trophy winner last year. So I think people are putting a little respect on your name now.
Yes, they should.
And there's going to be a lot of expectations this year because y'all did very well last year. So we're expecting that bar to be the same place, if even higher.
We are too. We're expecting the nephews.
We're trying to see who's gonna step up.
Exactly.
Absolutely gonna step up.
So
are we back?
We can't let Simone get away. Now I know this is a CU Buff space, but I see that you went to North Carolina too. UNC grad. Y'all got some news over there. It's hard to miss y'all too. Now you got Belichick. You got Belichick in the building. Thoughts, expectations?
Yeah, that's happening. I don't think anyone expected that. When the name first popped up, I want to know who was it that was like, hey, what about Bill Belichick? And I'm sure everyone
right.
What up? It's like we're trying to
absolutely.
A lot in the news. It's I think the games are already sold out. I'm gonna find my way up there this year. I'll be there. A lot of news with his personal life, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah,
Like
the
the soap
expectations are
opera.
going to be high.
Well, did you
Always.
hear anything about how he's getting along with the players? Like, how is that gelling?
Oh,
You
great
know, I
question.
heard that was one of the biggest factor in the pros, you know, about his, you know, how is he getting along with these young guys? Because I can only imagine, you know, these kids got swag that's outside of what we've all grown up to be. So you heard any of that? Like, how's that working out for him?
I feel like if it was any other NFL coach coming in, there might be a clash there. But these young guys, it's Bill Belichick. You're going to listen to what he has to say.
Yeah.
This guy, he knows football. He knows talent. He knows how to get you to the next level. So if he tells you to be quiet, we're going to be quiet.
I mean, if nothing else, he knows Tom
Respect.
Brady.
That's
I mean,
Yeah.
That's true.
if nothing else, he knows Tom.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Definitely
You got to
be
put some
interesting
respect
to
on
see.
that name.
Kid, you're
Absolutely.
still muted. I don't know what's going on, sis, but we can't hear you. So I don't know if it's your button. I know Kia has some questions, but she's gonna see. Go ahead and try to talk again, Kia. Nah.
Kids are young. He's like one of those names. If you're into football, that's like Lombardi, Saban. That name's still gonna command respect. Even if you're a youngin', you can't be in football and not know who Bill Belichick is.
Right. Stoic.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, Simone, what do you have? What's exciting about this season coming up in NFL? Because you do both, right? You do a little bit of college and NFL. Do you have a favorite NFL team?
Ooh. Well, I live in Atlanta, so I am a Falcons fan.
Yeah. Okay.
I never have very high expectations for them because they just disappoint you. But I will wish them well. I don't know what's going to happen this season. I want to see, are the Eagles going to stay on top? I want to see how the Chiefs look.
You know, that's my
them.
team.
Really? I want to see how the Broncos look because they were looking pretty good towards the end of the season too. I'm curious about Jaden Daniels and the Commanders because they were one step away from the Super Bowl. Like that's the thing with the NFL. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
Well, let me ask you,
I'm a
Simone,
Steelers
what do you
fan.
think about the quarterback competition in Cleveland?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
One of our
Kia,
former
'cause I know she's in Cleveland not too long ago.
I was in Cleveland.
Gabriel and Flacco and Pickett, and I think Tyler showed we got a 5 quarterback competition going.
Five-way competition.
It's a thick room up there. I think it's definitely Flacco to begin with. I don't know why they brought Kenny Pickett in. Like I feel like that was odd. So, but I do feel like he has to be number 2 at this point. Yeah. There's a lot of injuries going on too. Like I know Shador is nursing something. I know Dylan Gabriel is nursing something. Everyone's just hurt. That's gonna be a big question. I have no idea what they're doing, and they just brought in someone else.
Way too much Cleveland Browns football. Like I'm a Steelers fan. I'm like I can't. But that's a whole nother show. We're gonna get to that one day too. But we're not gonna hold you up, Miss Simone.
I have one more question. Rob won't let me let you go without asking this question. You've been covering.
Got a question.
We went back and checked out the page. You've been covering basketball, football, interviews for years now. Do you have a favorite interview? A favorite interview that you had, somebody that you had the opportunity to talk to that really surprised you or was a lot different than what you expected?
Actually, I have 2. My favorite interview is very biased. It's my baby brother when he was at Ohio State. My mom loves that one. She has it framed. I love it. Back, it's got to be at least 5 or 10 years ago. I interviewed Coach Prime when he was just Deion Sanders.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I was just an up-and-coming reporter. I'm like, Mr. Sanders, can I talk to you for a minute? He was so kind. He was like, here, say it loud, bring me closer, do this. It was amazing. And that really stuck with me because he didn't have to be nice. He didn't have to be friendly. He went over the top to make sure I felt welcome because at a lot of these places, I'm either the only woman or the only Black person, definitely the only Black woman. He wanted to make sure I felt like I belonged. And I will always be grateful for that. So thank you.
Love it. Love
Way
it,
better
love
than
it, love
us. See,
it.
we're no interviewer or reporters either. We don't even know what to say. So
Nope,
just
always
know
just
that,
always
like,
just a conversation.
That's
yes.
that's the most important thing. Make it feel like a conversation, and then your subject feels comfortable, and that's when you get the best interviews.
Good tip.
Now, are there any interviews with the season coming up? Are there any interviews that are on your goal list to try to get this season during the sports season, whether it's in college or professional?
That's a good question. I would love to get back to Ohio State and talk to Jeremiah Smith, because I feel like, I mean, he's so young still, but he's got to be a Heisman front runner this year. So I just want to see like what that last year was for him. I mean, to come in, be wide receiver 1, win a championship. I want to see how that changed him going into his sophomore season. So that's one, I think.
All right.
I like
Great.
it.
Great. Okay. Well, again, Miss Simone, we want to have you back on. And, I'll be in that DM. We want to come back on. Maybe you can if we have a question about a controversial play that, they play, maybe you can help us break it down. And we appreciate your time. But before you go, later on, we're going to be talking about fashion. Okay. We got a fashion coming up about game day wear. And we have a poll going in our private Facebook chat and our TikTok. And if you guys seen it on here, are you a sneaker girl or a heel girl at the games?
Oh, I'm sneakers all the way. I got to be comfortable. I'm not there for the fashion show. I want to look presentable, but I'm going to be comfortable. If it's a cold game, I'm going to be warm.
You're gonna be more okay. So you're definitely a sneaker girl at the game. All right. So the sneakers are winning right now. The sneakers are winning.
The purse is not kind of heels. I'm just saying, the heels don't sink in. It's not cute.
There's some heel girls out there. So
anything can go down. You got to be ready. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
you. Got to be ready to storm the field.
Well, yes, thank you so much for joining us, Simone. We would love for you to come back. Aunties, if you want to brush up, this is your girl's guide to football right here. Make sure you go follow her on Instagram. It's Simone's with an S_playbook. So before the season starts, before you see your man, you can explain what man coverage and zone coverage is. I'll get you right.
Everything. She's got it all. Okay.
Thank
you
you
so much.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you
us.
so much for coming, Simone.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
All righty. Look
Talk
at
to you
that, you
soon.
guys. That's the Aunties are bringing you some football 101. We'll bring her back next time as well. So before we get into our next guest, we're actually going to be talking about fashion, right? So bring up the themes. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna again, if you guys have your polls, put in the chat. Are you a heel girl or a sneaker girl at the game? I want to give your vote for Dr. Christina. She said that she is a heels girl. She only owns one pair of sneakers, and they're probably still brand new, and she's had them forever. So look at that. I'm just saying, there's girls out there with the heels on, okay?
I'm a heel girl. I'm just not going to wear it to the game. It's a lot of walking.
Yeah. Especially at
Like
Boulder.
if you're in Simone and you're down there on the sideline, your heels are sinking into the grass. That ain't.
You wear a wedge. I can wear the wedge. I'm a heel girl, but
I wear sandals. I wore sandals to the last game, which I wore sandals. But no heels.
How much walking y'all do at these games? How much walking y'all doing at these?
A lot.
Wait a minute.
at Boulder,
Y'all going up
we went to a parade. It's a lot of walking.
Okay, because you go up the stairs, you go down the stairs. Because I see Rob.
You
I
walking
watch
up
Rob
hills
videos
to get to the stadium. Like, it's a lot of
heels
walking.
is life, honey. You got to be able to walk in them and move in them. But I got a comment for that.
It was a long walk down to your seat if you was going to concession stand.
Yeah, it's not great for the
walk back up if you sit down low. Like, it's a lot of walking.
But bring up the theme. We're going to talk about the game.
High elevation.
The stripe out.
You out of breath.
Yes. Okay. There you guys go. You know that this is the first game is a stripe out, you guys, right there. That is your section. I think last year they did me dirty. I was white for 2 games. 2 games this year. I'm in black and I have no idea what I'm wearing. From shoes, the shirt, or anything. I have no idea. What about you, Nisha?
I got a couple things.
Are you black or white?
I'm in
All
black.
are
We're in
black.
black. We get to wear black this year, so I'm happy about that because we was nervous wearing
Yeah,
white
we was nervous about
at the
that white last
tailgates,
year.
worried about dropping food on us and
Yeah,
all kind of
like
stuff. So this year we in black.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. I got a couple different selections. We just gonna have to see. I'm watching to see how the weather is in Boulder because it could go up and down.
That is true.
But
That is true.
last year
What
about
about
this
some
time
of
it
our
was sunny though. It was nice.
some
It
of
was
our
nice last
outfits
year,
from
Lisa.
last year? I mean, from
Last
last
year
year.
was very nice. Remember, it was like
Okay.
89, 87.
gotta have the
Oh,
primes. Gotta have the
yeah.
primes.
There's
And
the
the buff
sneakers.
socks, I like it. Hey,
CK.
I still wear long socks on my legs like Coach
I
Prime.
don't even, tennis shoes are too expensive for me. I can't even afford Prime. I'm gonna need a discount. Can I get an NC discount?
If y'all see me in some tennis shoes, best believe I just got them to wear with this outfit to wherever we going because I'm a heels girl.
See? What else we got?
So I
back
got
there?
that's for this outfit.
Is our next guest here yet? Is she here? Is she in the back? Or we still got a little time? Now,
oh yeah, that was Kay last year going legendary.
He said show some
legendary
from last
socks.
year now.
Hideous. I don't know.
No, that was cute.
Yes.
With the top. That was a jersey.
Yeah.
Why you? It said legendary and everything. Why you didn't like it?
I was rocking my
quarterback. She had the legendary
I will
socks.
wear his brand.
See, y'all see me. I'm in the back. I got sandals on. And everybody got
Skull
that was
Buffs
the
right here.
Orlando game. That was when we was in
yeah, I like the
Florida.
little fishing hat. I love that.
By the way, ladies, before you guys, if you've been part of our interview, we want to see your game day look. Okay, we want to see your game day look. Make sure you email us your pictures of your game day to CuAuntiesMedia@gmail.com. I'm sorry, Rob, I forgot to give that one to you last night. CuAuntiesMedia@gmail.com. Make sure you send us your game day look because we're gonna, it's football, but it's also fashion because some of you girls, some of these ladies come with it. They come with
They be having some cute little fits. And we be making reels and putting them out.
If you're not at the game, if you having game day, party day, watch party, still send us. Let us see what your watch day party look like, what your guest outfits look like, because I know you still gonna have your,
see you best. We want to see your see you best.
We want to see all that, and of course, like she said, if you are at the game, if you're out and about, hey, hit us, tag us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, do the hashtag Aunties Outside because we want to see what the aunties looking like when they outside going crazy for the nephews.
Absolutely. Who do we have? Is she in the back yet? Miss Tatyana?
I don't know. She's not here
yet.
Got
some time. We still got some time for Miss Tatyana. So
I'm seeing a couple of aunties saying sneakers. Y'all all trying to be cute, casual. Okay.
What kind of sneakers
we wearing?
Let me ask y'all a
You
question.
gotta be ready because you never know what's gonna happen. And
I
be
get
ready
the
to feel.
PT96. If I can get the well off red and white,
thank you.
Okay, wait. So wait. Which one of y'all are who's the heel girl up here? Anybody? Who's the heel girl?
I'm a heel girl.
But I'm at the game. Who's the heel girl
at the game? I wore sandals. I still didn't have on t-shirts.
I have not worn heels to the game, but I want to. Okay,
but when you wear the heels to the game, don't you got to be like, you got to get rolled in on the cart. You ain't walking up the mountain and all that.
You ain't thinking about all that.
Wait a minute. Okay, now listen. Now y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite auntie with Uncle Tennessee. So it's a certain thing. I got to think about heels. Okay, now if somebody gonna have some heels on, it's a certain click to it. It's a click. It make you look around like, hey, who is that coming? You can't be. If that's your heel game, then put some sneakers on. I'm gonna just tell. I'm just like.
There are some fabulous boots in Boulder. These ladies are wearing some fabulous boots. In Boulder, they're wearing their boots. It doesn't. You guys act like I'm saying, stilettos.
We're not saying stilettos. We're saying like
Hold on now.
They're still.
I'm a Gamecock fan, so when you say boots, where them fans at? Where them fans at? Is it them kind of boots or what? Okay, because they got pop them fans now. If they ain't popping them fans, put them boots up now.
Yes.
You gotta pop that fan.
The pair of boots we got right there. What do you guys think about
come on.
This is one of our members' boots. I think we sent her a picture. See what.
Oh, Christy, those was fire. Those was cute.
Okay. See, that is a heel. That is a wedge.
Really heel.
No, that's different.
We don't mean
that's
stiletto
like That
See, you
might
guys
be
are thinking
doable.
the stilettos. That is a
Yeah,
heel.
y'all thinking Nicki Minaj challenge. We ain't talking about them kind of heels to the game. We talking about
Hey,
I'm
cute
not
she
talking
cat.
about.
said
I'm
heels.
not
That's
talking.
what
Wait,
everybody gonna think
hold on
about.
now. Wait a minute. We up here talking about some heels I can walk in. Stop playing. Now that ain't what we talking about. That is not what we supposed to be up here talking about. We talking about
I'm
some heels I can
saying
walk
they
in.
tried that
Stop
cowboy
playing.
hat.
Okay, again, ladies, let me know what you got. Heels or sneakers at the game? Let me know what you got because I need to know what I'm going to wear for the game night. I think we finally have Miss Tatyana Smith in here now. Is that right?
Yep.
I think we're in the backstage.
So sis, what
Give
you
her a
wearing
couple
today?
minutes.
You
Okay,
wearing
give her a
sneakers?
couple minutes.
You know I'm wearing sneakers.
What?
Oh,
what
yeah.
else?
Oh, you know I'm wearing sneakers. The flyest pair of Deons I can find.
Ah!
I know, Neon. Yeah. I think the heel of the sneaker game is all about where you're sitting. See, if you're in a nice little, what is that? The club where the food is, you can wear your
That
heels.
CuAunties hander, I'm with
I'm
you.
telling you, if you up there in the suite, you can wear your heels.
And that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be in the
Exactly.
suite.
There you
Well,
go.
see, that's different. If you in the
But I don't
suite
have
or if
sweet
you
money.
coming down and you on the field, maybe. But
Yes.
if you in the bleachers and you got to do them stairs, you better have some sneakers on.
And that's why I wear tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I'm in the
And just
bleachers.
if you new to Colorado, you got to get used to that elevation. So you're going to be out of breath with your sneakers on.
But I see these girls in their heels and they are beat to death. Okay,
That part too.
alrighty. Let's
Remember, I
get
had to
on
go
to
back
our
up there and
next
get the little
guest in
seat for the
fashion, you
bleachers. I was
guys.
out of breath by the time I got up to the top. I was like, let me just.
Oh, we're going to talk about that stadium. We're going to definitely talk about that. Yeah, I got to figure out somewhere because I can't walk up and down to go get the beer. I'm going to need the people to come a little bit further.
See, I told you she ain't get all the way out. Like she would have tried the heels, but she ain't thinking about.
Nisha, she wouldn't even walk back. I was like, you gonna come up here with me to get a chair? Her Steve was like, no.
Well, not. I had one beer that game. I had one beer that game. I had one beer. Okay, we got to get the lovely ladies on. Okay, she's ready. She's ready. Our next guest, you guys, we're going to talk about fashion is no other than the lovely Miss Tatyana. And she is Coach Rashad Davis' wife. And here she is.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
How are you doing? Thank you for joining the crazy ladies.
I was listening to you guys. I am a heel lady.
See?
Oh my gosh. I'm
we
so
go.
sorry. I'm like, put the comfortable heels on. You could do a wedge. You can make it cute and comfy.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you,
Like,
Chad. There is a heel lady.
I mean, do wedges. You can always put wedges or put inserts in your shoes,
Ooh,
but it's
there you
also a good workout. So remember
That's true. That's true.
It's
Nice
a good
calves. That
workout.
will help you build some calves.
Yes,
And
it
y'all
does.
know
It
the
helps
heel
those
give you a
legs.
nice walk.
Yes,
It give you a nice
for
walk.
sure.
Yes. Okay. Miss Tatyana, I have been following you on your TikTok, right? And she just makes some lovely, lovely clothes. Tell us about your passion to sew. And I think they're going to try to pull up a couple pictures as well. But tell us about your story. Tell us who you are and what you'd like to share.
Well, my name is Tatyana. I started doing fashion. I'm a breast cancer survivor. And so when I got really sick and had breast cancer, I decided I wanted to do something I loved. So I actually started designing shoes and branching off from designing shoes. I have a shoe line and I started creating clothes. And when me and Coach Shaw got together, I realized I'm like, how do you support the coaches? I always see that they support the players and the players' numbers and stuff. And so for me, I decided I wanted to do something that supports him putting his name on things, his pictures. As you can see here, I have him doing what he does best and what he loves to do. And that's the way that I support him. And also putting a little swag to it. I love to step into the room and people are like, what are you wearing? Who made that? And put a little spin on it. You can make it fun and make it cute.
Absolutely. I first seen you, I think it was in Well Off, and you had the pants on, the Colorado pants. Remember?
Yes.
Let's see if you can pull that picture up. Oh my God. Those pants were top notch.
Yes.
I think everybody was like, who is that? And where did she get the pants? Right there.
It's right there. You can see
Yes.
it right
down
there.
the leg. I was
And now
like,
tell me that there's nothing like that in the store.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes, those were the bomb.
Yes.
Those are my signature. I love making the tapestry. I like wearing tapestry. I feel like you could wear it in the fall, but you can also wear it when it's warm outside too. And so you could put extra layers on. It keeps you warm, but you can also, it's breathable too. So you don't have to layer it up. You can make it a dress. You can make it a crop top. and I love doing that. So for me, that's probably a signature piece I do for a lot of people.
Okay.
The tapestry pants is your
Yes,
signature
I do the
piece?
tapestry. I have some of the designs back here. I do the tapestry pants, the tapestry dress.
Don't hold back now. Let's see 'em.
Yes. I'm like, I just made, some of the stuff I haven't worn yet. I just made a puffer.
Yeah. You already ready for the season?
Puffers that I made, and it has like Rashad on here, and it has his name. It has CU on here. These are the junk pants I think you had seen that I wore to the bowl game. And every day of the bowl game, I try to mix it up and wear something different and something unique. I have this that I made is a hoodie with him and his face on the arm. This is one of the dresses I wore to the bowl game, and the skirt. And I have some more pieces I haven't brought out, but I'm wearing it for this season for sure.
Okay.
Now, do you make pieces for other, wags, as they would say?
I have. I just did Malik Neighbors. I did a piece for his mom just recently. So I'm sure she'll be showing it pretty soon. I did a couple pieces for her actually. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So how does someone reach you that if they're, if we have celebrity people that are here watching us, how would they reach you to get in touch with you to do a custom design?
You can reach me at Tatyana_NS. That's my Instagram. I'm always checking that. You can also reach me on TikTok, which is Lady T Nick, and that's for Tatyana Nikki. You can reach me on there as well.
And how much time do you need before you do an order? Like, what's your usually like turnaround time for any item that you?
It just depends on what it is. If it is a tapestry, the material takes about a week to get back. So I ask for like 2 to 3 weeks with that. But if it's something like a puffer, just depending on if you want a custom puffer, you want to send some stuff to me, you just reach out to me and I'll give you like a time frame, but it's usually less than 3 weeks.
You hear that, ladies? Okay, then don't come correct, okay? Because it is definitely the bomb. You definitely want to
have you always had
again,
maybe a love of sewing, or did you just find that when you were going through your breast cancer journey just to have something, to take your mind off of it? Or have you always, were you sewing when you were smaller? Has that always been something you've been into in fashion and fabrics?
My mom's actually the seamstress more than anything. She's kind of taught me a lot of the trades, and I picked them up from her, and then just kind of took it on its own life. Things that she does not, I know like the newer things and techniques that I've learned. But when I was sick, I really started it with shoes. I am a paralegal and I've worked in the law industry for so many years. And I wanted to wear shoes that were comfortable. Like if you guys were talking about those comfortable shoes, I wanted something that was stylish and comfortable. And so I started designing shoes that were comfortable. And that's how I kind of branched off into that while I was sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took sewing. I remember I took sewing in 8th grade because back when we was going to high school.
And I'm trying to teach my daughters. I'm like, it's a trade that you can use. I'm like, girl.
Yeah. Sewing, braiding, them skills don't go away. But yeah, I didn't go far.
Now I find myself, I am in the basement sewing, trying to create new pieces, trying to put some unique swag on it. Rashad's like, oh, I brought this from the office, or any old piece that he has. I'm like, okay, let me mix this up and make a skirt with it, or do something different with it. So I'm like, okay, when I'm gonna step out, I have a jacket that I made that's over here out of a blanket.
Oh wow.
And I made a jacket out of it. And so I'm always like taking stuff that people don't want, and I'm like, let me put a different little swag on that.
All season. That's what you say.
Huh?
You're gonna be swagged out all season. And
I'm trying. I am trying.
She should.
And then I'm like, the bowl games. I'm like, because we are going to a bowl game. For
yes,
sure.
yes.
I'm like, we're going to a bowl game.
Speaking of existence.
I feel like I've made at least 10 pieces now. And then I'm just making things that I'm like, you know what? Let me see if I can step this up and make it a little more unique. And that'll probably put that in the last or something like that. And so it's fun. It actually has become something that I enjoy doing for sure.
You're definitely ready.
Now, how excited are you? Because if you're seeing through the NFL, there's a lot of women taking over in fashion, coming up with fashion, sort of like Mike Tomlin's wife from the Steelers. She has a fashion. Yeah. Have you ever thought of getting into any of that with the NFL, or would you still like to keep it like custom? If you reach out to me, custom pieces.
I really like the custom piece about it, but I really want to maybe like zone in more for coaches' wives. I feel like coaches' wives and girlfriends don't have that lane at all. It's all about players and what you can make for players. But what about us? Like, we don't have something that we can make unique, and there's nobody out there doing that.
Yeah,
and that's
we
the
wanna
lane
look
that I'm
cute.
staying in. And
Yeah,
so
y'all want to look cute on the sideline.
And you know, you can just wear the jersey
Yes.
with the game.
And
And
the
I'm like,
suite with your heels on, right?
yes. There's no one doing it for coaches' wives or girlfriends where we're able to represent them. And that's what I want to do, is make sure that we represent them. A lot of coaches are always like, why you can't get that? Why you won't put me on you or something, you know? So
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, let me know. I'll do a piece for you. But that's how I feel like we should be able to represent them too. Because, you know, with the players, they have numbers, and you can do it by a unique identifier with their number. We don't have that. And so that's why we use their face, or Coach Shad is known as Coach Shad. And so I use Shad on a lot of things. And so use an identifier and what the players call them too. You can put on the clothes.
Well, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely.
We love your work.
Have
We
you
love your work.
done a piece? Have you done a piece for Coach Shad with like maybe his favorite NFL player on it or anything?
With his NFL player, I haven't done a piece like that. He's not gonna probably wear it if I did it for someone else. I don't know if he will wear it.
He wouldn't rock
I'm
it.
like, huh?
You say he wouldn't rock it. He's not rocking that.
He's so simple. He's always in coach attire, laid back, ready to coach.
We got to get him out of coach mode. We got to get him out of coach mode. We got to dress it up sometime.
Well, let me ask you this: has he rated your outfit?
He's always gonna be in coach mode.
You know, we actually did a video of rating my outfits, but I need to post it. He said I need to post it. He'll tell me, he's like, yeah, that's a 2. So then I'm like, I'm not wearing that. That's a 2. And if you know Coach Shad, he's blatantly honest, you know. So I'm like, okay, I need that.
We will not tolerate any 2.
Rating for the
right. And I'm not stepping out this house in a 2.
Yeah, we can't tolerate no 2s.
No 2s.
So, what has got going on? Is he just being hard, or he's at a 2?
No, he'll say if it's a 2, he's gonna like, okay. And I'm like, all right, let me revamp this and try it again, and let's try this. And so he's like, okay, that's a 10. All right.
Is he your biggest critic?
He's my biggest critic. He is definitely gonna tell me the blank truth. And my little daughter, my little one, she's hard. Both of them too. Babes. They are going to keep it honest with me. Like, no, that is not it. Oh no.
I see some baby clothes.
He is definitely gonna tell you the truth.
Yes, I did a baby doll dress, a CU baby doll dress, and I also did like the little boy shirt. So I was thinking about making some of those. I know a lot of the coaches and their wives have kids, and so some of those pieces I'm actually trying to make for them. Yes.
Well, absolutely.
I like it, changing the way the wives and girlfriends show up to the game.
Yes, represent your man. Let him know. That's my man down there. My man.
You know, that's the favorite part. No lie for me, that's the favorite part of the season is what are the women wearing? I want to know what you're wearing.
Now, do you see some of the outfits give you ideas of like where you may want to go with your next outfit when you see like how everyone's dressing for the games? I know y'all do travel out of town, so are you checking like the temperature of what's the culture of how women are dressing at the games as far as your ideas when you make your outfits?
For sure. I have a piece that I made for Houston, and so I know it's going to be warm, and I'm like, okay, I got the outfit for it. I'm working on the shirt right now, but I have a tennis skirt that I made that I'm going to wear for that game. And then the Dallas game, I have another outfit, but I also have my stuff that I'm wearing when it's cold. That's the tapestry that I'm going to make too. But yeah, I'm definitely going to step out and I'll take some pictures and send to you guys for sure.
Oh yeah,
now, Coach Shad, out of all your outfits, what's his favorite Coach Shad outfit?
What is his favorite one? He loves this puffer that I just made. He definitely loves that one because it was different. It was something different from last year than the tapestry and the dress that I wore to the bowl game. That was one of his favorites too. He's like, it had his face really wide on it and it had his name as well on there. So that was probably his favorite piece too.
You're like, that's me.
He's like, and people are like, oh, Coach Shad. Yeah, for sure. But then also every day I came out and I didn't tell him I was going to do that, but every day at the bowl, I had on something that was custom made with him on it for sure.
So
We love
So
it.
do you already have your outfit ready for Dallas? You ready for Big 12 this year? You ready?
Am I ready? I'm definitely ready. I
You
actually
got your outfit ready already?
I got my outfit ready now. If I make something that is better than that outfit, that one's gonna get
that's
put to
fair.
the back.
That's fair.
So that's the one for right now.
That one's right now for sure. So I just continue to make my free time. I'm making clothes, putting my little swag on it, making something unique about it. And then as it goes, and I'm like, if somebody has that on that's similar to mine, I'm switching it. I'm definitely not gonna wear that.
So have you worn?
I like it.
Is there any outfit you've worn twice, or is it one time and you retire it?
It's one time and it's got to be retired. It cannot be worn again. No,
fire. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I cannot. I
cannot.
cannot. Now I'll wear it outside of the games. Like I'll wear it or something, or if I'm like going somewhere or we go on a date or something, I'll wear it because I like it. But as far as the game, no, you can't recycle.
You don't want to say anything twice.
No,
the rags and the coach's wife. Oh, that's a lot of heat. That's a lot of pressure there.
And then her outfits are very distinctive, so you can't do no.
Yeah, you can't wear it again.
Because the other wives, they looking like, oh, what's she gonna come with?
And that's what it becomes too. It's like, what is she gonna wear? What is Tatyana gonna on? What is she gonna put on?
Some of them sitting over there like, Coach Shar wife be dressing. Oh, I wonder what she gonna wear to the next. So you got to keep it fresh for them. You can't.
You do.
Yes,
you do. And I definitely I got a cricket too, and so I'm adding some of that in there. I'm adding some of that rhinestone in there. You guys will probably see some boots that are blinged out too this year.
With a little heels or boots, ladies. Heels or boots. It's
definitely wedge boots. I love me a wedge boot.
Yeah, that's what we said, but they thought we said like Nicki Minaj stilettos. We're not talking about those kind of heels.
No,
like a boot heel.
Hey,
like
she said
a
sneakers
wedge.
or heels. She didn't say wedges. She ain't say boots. She said sneakers,
wedge.
heels.
She's
trying to slide it in now, but no.
I just want to
that little bit of lift. It gives you a nice sway to your walk.
Right. It makes your leg look nice.
Y'all do it next week and let me see how it work out for y'all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be cute in my sneakers.
I do it at every game because if anybody knows me, I am only 4'11", so I am short, and so for me.
It's gonna give you length to your legs.
I need some lift to these legs.
Make you look taller.
Yes, for sure. I'm like,
We love this. We love this. Okay, so we want you to come back on sometime during the season. We're going to have some pictures because ladies out there, they're going to send us their look. They're going to send us their game day look. And Miss Tatyana say, oh, you killed it, girl, with that one. We're going to send that person again. We're going to send them our little regular CuAuntie t-shirt. We're going to send them something. So we appreciate your time. I love your craft. And this is something that I wanted to get her on a while ago. And I'm glad that with the opportunity is here now. And I'm so lovely the art that you're doing, the work that you're doing as well. And it's a passion. You can see it. You can hear it in your face and your voice. And you go, girl. You go. Yes.
Well, definitely, I appreciate you guys having me on. And so for any of the listeners today, if you guys are listening with the CuAuntie hashtag, if you guys say that to me, I'll give you 15% off any custom piece that you guys want me to do for you. Yes.
So if you want to get your swag right, because the season is
okay. All you new rookies,
and you want Tatyana to drip you out, so you turn them heads at Folsom. How can they holler at you, Tatyana?
Or any NFL games that you're going to be going to.
We can get you right for those.
Yes. The NFL ones, we're doing those too. Yes.
Say that and get that 15% off.
Yes, reach out to me from Instagram. That's Tati_NS, and also Lady T Nick on TikTok as well.
Yeah, we got the ticker down there for you for sure.
Yes.
Well, again, it's been lovely, and we appreciate you, and we hope to see you again. We're going to see you at the games. I still don't know what I'm wearing, black and white, but I ain't buying nothing because I got enough of those nephews' t-shirts in my closet.
Let me know. I can swag them out for you too. So
okay, absolutely.
Want to add a little flavor to that or the dazzle?
That sounds great. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you at the games. For sure.
All right, bye.
Thank you so much, Tatyana.
Look at that, bringing you some fashion, bringing you a flavor. The aunties is coming. It's time to get down to some football now. It's time to get down to some football, Coach Dre. We're going to be talking today. We're going to talk our running backs and linebackers, right? LB. So we kind of want to talk about, who do you got starting, and you have on the LB side, right? You call them what, the crackback, crack-a-lack, and what do you call them?
The cray cray. You talking about the cray cray group? The cray
Okay,
cray boy.
and I was like, what are you talking about? Who cray? Who's cray? So we're gonna, talk a little bit about that. So let's start with the LBs, because I really don't have my list much on that, but I know that we need to replace some linebackers, right? We had two guys that are gone.
We got two guys that left. Again, but this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you guys. Everybody cried and was upset when the kid committed to us from Florida State, and then he left. And no one knew about Hill Green. People just thought Hill Green he wasn't gonna be as good. So he turned out to be a good kid. What people fail to realize is I didn't think he was coming back to college. I thought he was going pro. But when they decided to let those guys get that extra year back, that's why he went to the University of Alabama. So yes, we got big shoes to fill. But I feel like French and Hughes are going to be the guys that probably will start and coach's defense with JB and probably Salter backing those guys up. And then you have the young guys.
You said Frenchie, number 37.
French, and you're saying Larry Hughes
and Reginald Hughes, number 50. Because we have
number 50, number 50, and number 37.
Which is
I think they should be started.
37. Those are our two they're newer nephews to the team.
Okay.
Right. They both transferred. They both transferred in this spring.
And
so they were not on the team,
right? This is their last year to play, so they got that do or die.
Well, Hughes, yes, but I think French has another year if he wants. So French could come back.
Okay.
So French could come back if he wants.
Yeah,
but Hughes, that is it.
I like that energy. I was watching Hughes in the video. He was like, "Listen, we all grown men. We don't need no pep talk. Let's go."
I was like, I like it. He a dog. I like it.
Yeah, he definitely got something to prove. Okay.
I think the running game's going down. The running backs, I think the Declan Taylor, track hop.
Yes.
Him and Michael Welch going to be a problem. Because remember, Michael Welch was already trying to kind of get our running game going last year with Isaiah Augustus. But Augustus is now gone. But we still have Michael Welch. Him and Trackhawk looking real good in practice right now. Look like we might have
a different opinion on
that run game.
Price is looking good too, though.
Yeah, that's who I think is going to be a sneaker.
Price.
I think okay. So since we're going to transition, anybody else got anything on linebackers? Because I really don't have much on that. I know we need some big shoes to fill, and there's some shoes to fill in that, and I want to see what they do. I hope you see Jeremiah play. I've heard of some about Kalen Salter. He's healthy now, and hopefully he gets some time in. But I don't know. I want to see them play. I didn't follow their high school, but I want to see them play. So anybody else have any comments on that?
I like our freshman too, Montrez. I like
Montrez Walker. Yes. Remember, he played in the game against Julian when Juju played his final game.
Oh yeah,
Montrez Walker was on the other team.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a dog. I like his attitude and the way he goes about things. He's been working really hard in the off season. I think Montrez is going to be a really good.
Hold on, go back. Auntie Sabrina
Parks.
Oh, we got a comment about something.
Auntie Sabrina said Price, Parks, Trackhawk.
Okay. So running backs. Now I got a lot of thoughts on this one over here. Running backs. Obviously Trackhawk is showing what he can do. He's got that speedy. He got that cut. He's juking him on the field, and he may be a starter, right? Kia, you mentioned Micah. Nephew Micah. This is what I think about Micah, and Coach Dre, help me out here. Micah is like the red zone guy, the third 10 down. I don't see him breaking out and running all the way down the field like I see Trackhawk. I see the short power, like like a all
Bulldozer.
bad is back, as we could grow like short, powerful, get in that end zone, especially when we're down in the red zone. I hope to see a good stiff arm, from him. I
He
don't
be
see,
breaking away in practice and running down the
yeah, like I want
field.
to
So
see that.
I don't
But
know.
then I see Track Hawk, right? And I look at him and I think he's kind of small. He's swifty, and he's got the little jukes. But then I think about, okay, so you got the quarterback and then you got the running back, right? And if someone blitz, right, that running back needs to help pick that up. How does that size play a disadvantage? Because I remember Dylan, right? Dylan, when he was there and they were coming in that first season, like he had to kind of go low, So even though Trackhawk is good and doing that, how does that size, is that size going to make a difference when the blitz is coming? Or is that when you put in someone like Michael Webb or Simon Price?
No, one thing about Marshall Falk is he gonna play the best back, and you got to be all around. You got to be able to block and do it all. He's small, but he's very well put together. Is what you'll say about a kid like Trackhawk. He's very strong, very fast, and like Dylan, but unlike Dylan, he can run in between the tackles because of his body type. Dylan was a little slender, and you were scared to run Dylan in between the tackles. Trackhawk, you won't be able to do that. Unbeknownst to a lot of people, Michael has got a lot faster. Now, last year I would have said yeah, but every time I've turned on the little videos, he's always broken off a long run for 20 or 30. I'm not expecting him yeah, I believe he can't go 70. I think somebody might catch him, but
But he gonna run his heart out.
he gonna run hard. Michael's only thing is he just got to stay healthy. If
Yeah.
Michael would have stayed healthy last year, I think he'd have had a better season. But Trackhawk right now is eyeing himself to be the guy probably coming into Georgia Tech. That's no disrespect to Dallin Hayden. Hayden's hurt right now. And again, guys, your best ability is availability. If you're not on the field, it's hard, and guys are study making plays like these young men are making plays. It's hard to just put you right back in the spot you in when you left. So
Now,
he's gonna have
Dallin
to earn
Hayden's
it.
injured, right? He's injured right
Yes,
now.
he's injured, but again, with what Michael and what Trackhawk is doing, what I'm telling you is I can't punish Trackhawk and Michael because you hurt. So you can't just come back and be the starter if they're playing well. Now, if they're not playing well, now that's a horse of a different color. But if they're both playing well, like they've been doing in these videos, it's gonna be hard pressed for Dallin Hayden to come back and just take over the starting job. And it is, I mean, that's just the remnants of football. If you're not available, if you get hurt, it's only one position that really doesn't apply to most of the time, and that's quarterback. But
Yeah.
every other position, if you get hurt and the other guy goes in and he plays as good as you or better, it's hard for you to ever get that job back. So I think it's gonna be hard for Dallin Hayden to come in and just play. Y'all can go ahead and, but I agree with you. I think Trackhawk's gonna be our guy going into Georgia Tech.
Well,
Okay.
if he watching film, if he watching enough film, because you know how coach do. You ain't watching enough film, so you better be watching enough, getting your hours in film and all that nephew. Because when he make them decisions, the film is also based on it too. Because remember, coach say he don't care how you do on the field if you ain't clocking them hours in film. So hopefully, Trey Cock is watching film also like he's supposed to be.
Now Simon Price, I mean, they're so different in statues, right? Simon number 20 and 26, Simon Price, and he's so tall. And this is his last year to ball out too. And he's a Florida boy, right? Pensacola, which we might be related because I got some family down there. So might be a real auntie to him.
It might be some real kin right there.
Real
Now,
kin
what do you
folks going
think?
on. He's
Now,
tall.
what players do you think we may need to worry about in Georgia? Because I seen they was in Magic City kicking it on the.
Oh no, that's next week, kid. Next week.
So, what players?
You're jumping ahead. You jumped ahead.
Jump ahead. Next
they
week
kicking
we got another guest on to talk about what we need from Georgia Tech. So we were just gonna kind of keep it linebacker. So hold that thought, you guys. Hold that thought because the ladies are definitely talking football. But anything else on the running back? I know we want a run game. I would love to see one. I've seen Mr. Price, Simon, do that hurdle. being tall over that player, which
Mm-hmm.
scares me, as a mother, like, oh my goodness, but it's pretty exciting. How do you think he plays a part in it? Do you think he's going to be, getting a lot of play time as well, Coach Dre?
I guess that was a no. Coach was like, no. Coach was like, absolutely not. He was like, land.
Coach said, I'm not going to give you final answer.
He was like, him. No.
He said no comment. No
what
comment.
You think, Zess? What you think about the running backs?
I think so I think that we're gonna prove that we have a running game. I think it's gonna be by committee at the beginning. I think and we'll see who emerges as the most consistent as the season goes on. But I think right now it'll be by committee. But I think the most important thing is to show that we can run, that we have a ground game consistently, that we're not just relying on throwing the ball. And so once we establish the run game, it's gonna open up the throwing game. But I also think that even though they say no, I think that we may see two quarterbacks.
I think our quarterback is going to be running.
That's what I'm saying. We can see some packages. We can see some packages that have our running back come out, have our quarterback come out there and use their legs to move the ball as well. So.
I saw Caden Salter's film. He'll run it, and he'll run it. He had like 50, 60 yards runs. Like, he's a running quarterback. He will run it. Yeah, him and Shador are very, very different. Like, he more Michael Vick. He will run it all day.
Well, we're gonna see soon, guys. We're like 11 days away.
Next week.
Yes.
Final countdown. Final countdown.
Game was Saturday. He probably ain't gonna tell us we ain't getting no final roster until Thursday or Friday before the game.
So I see the question about the offensive line and defensive line. I think we're gonna show up in the trenches this year.
Y'all talk about body by Swayze. The offensive and the D line.
Question: how do we? We're gonna talk about the O line and D line too next week. Next week, I think we got to. I think it's okay to say, Rob, it's okay to say who we're gonna have on next week, and he's gonna help us prep for Georgia Tech game. We'll talk about the O line, D line, maybe get the special team as well. I do believe Duke the Scoop is going to be joining the Aunties next week. And he's going to tell us, what we need to prepare for the Georgia Tech. So, ladies, this is, a chat that's going to keep on going throughout the season. We're going to talk about it. We're going to share our 2 cents for sure. And to wrap up tonight, you guys, I know, Nisha, what do we got? We had a poll in our private Facebook group, which I have to tell you guys that. Thank you, Coach Prime. We have shut down our private Facebook chat. That is closed. If yesterday's prices is not today's prices, I just want to we'll talk about that later. We have shut that down. If you got into our private Facebook chat, you are very lucky because we are not letting anybody else in as well, and we'll discuss that another day. But I think the sneakers are winning. I think the sneakers have won. And I think I'm going to probably wear sneakers.
Definitely won. Sneakers definitely
and
won.
I think I found my solution. I think I got a picture. I found my solution to having everything that I want. Right, we got that picture. Because, Auntie Kate does like her beer. I think I found my solution. Did he pull it up? Pull up a picture, Rob.
See this. No. What she didn't came up with.
What you got? I'm scared. What you got?
It's all about where you're sitting at in the stadium. And I know this game at the home game, not that one.
I mean, if you're going to go for it, go for it. Wherever you sit at, you want to wear the heels, you got to pop out.
Pop out and show them, huh? It's the one with the beer in it. It's the one with the beer in it. Did he pull that one up?
Because Tatyana going to be clean. What you going to wear?
Tatyana probably will also be in a suite. And I'm probably, I'm all the way up at the top next to Jesus, so I will not be wearing these. Auntie did not get great seats because y'all sold out.
He said he don't have that one, so you have to tell us what
I'm gonna have to sit in the private. It was a picture of a lady with heels on, but it was beer in the heels. But it's just a 2 for 1.
Beer in the heels, perfect.
Rob, you're fired. Okay.
There go Coach Dre is back now. There's Coach Dre.
He's gonna get fired on his off day.
On his off day, he's fired. Okay, I think that's it. I linked Coach Dre. Okay, so we're gonna end it with Coach Dre. and he's gonna tell us what was his team, the Whack-A-Dack, Crack a
Hold
Whack.
on, hold on, hold on. Wait, we got a question for Coach Dre first.
Okay.
They want us to ask him, will Trackhawks have a Dylan Edwards impact on the season? Does he think
Yeah,
that?
that's what I feel like. That's what he brings. We didn't have that last year. We didn't have a guy that could take a running play or a swing pass and go the distance. I think Trackhawk gives you that. So yes, he'll have a Dylan Edwards type of season. Um, but I think he's an every down back. When we got that kid and I went and watched his film, he's a kind of back. If you go back and you watch Marshall Falk when he played in college,
Mhm.
Marshall Falk was kind of like Trackhawk.
Oh,
He could catch the ball out the backfield. He could run it between the tackles. He could do kickoff return. I don't think he did punt return at San Diego State, but a Marshall is an every down back, and I don't think Marshall told you he only gonna use two running backs. So
really? I missed that.
Trackhawk is gonna be yeah. When he first maybe during the spring they were in the running back room and Marshall say, hey, I'm gonna go with two guys. You other guys, you better go make an impact on special teams so I can notice you and you still trying to help the team. That's the way you can get on the field. But the best two guys that's showing me in practice that they can do everything. And so he said that he's trying to make the things that they do bad what they can do better.
Mhm.
So I know what you can do well, but the things that you don't do as well, let's see if we can get you better at those. And I think he's shown you've seen that with Welch and with Trackhawk, and then the kid Parks that came from the SEC school. So I think we should be good in the running back room.
Okay, well,
Okay.
we'll look forward to it. There we
Oh, there
go.
they
Look
go.
at that.
Girl,
Oh, that's
no.
hilarious.
Girl,
Girl,
no.
bye.
Girl, bye. Them glass, your feet gonna be hurting. Girl, bye. And your feet wet.
I'm gonna have my beer and my heels. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
have my
God,
beer and
bro.
my heels
What?
She trying to multitask. Hold on,
going
let me
down the
take my shoe off
stairs.
during the game. Girl.
All right, well, don't be calling
Just
me
kidding.
talking about Nisha. I didn't
Y'all
say
help me
it.
down on my knees. It's
Because
just
remember, y'all don't have CU Auntie security to drag you to the car this year.
No.
I'm gonna have my beer and my heels. Okay. Well, Coach Dre, on that, it's been fun. It's been another great episode. We didn't bring anybody up today because we had a packed house, and I'd like to thank our special guests for coming. We hope them see again.
Shout out to
Remember
Simone
that.
and Tatyana.
Yep, that's him. And next week we have Duke the Scoop on. He's going to tell us what we need to do to get prepared for Georgia Tech. So if you have your questions, ladies, and if you want to know, because I know nothing about Georgia Tech, and I am also from Georgia too. So, but I don't know what we're going to expect. So he's going to tell us all about it, and we'll have another good time. So, Coach Dre, as you always do, why don't you take us out?
For everybody that came in and rocked with our ladies, we appreciate you. As I always say, man, it's about bringing us together, being a family, and it was good for them to have Coach Shaw's wife on to see because sometimes those ladies get lost behind the scenes. It's a lot of great ladies that making these men better at what they do because they're taking care of home and letting these guys be great. And then for her to get in and say how she represents her husband, that's great to see. And that's what you need as a football coach. You get what I'm saying? So I applaud you ladies for bringing her up and letting her share her story and things of that nature. Again, this has been another Wednesday with See You Aunties. We appreciate everybody coming through. Again, I love you ladies. I appreciate everything that you are doing. Thanks to Rob for producing this show and for sis for coming and rocking with us. And again,
Yes,
eh,
yes.
Oh, absolutely,
go ahead.
absolutely.
I
And
was just
so
saying,
as always, if you send no ships out, no ships will come in. And if there's no contest, nobody can win. Games can't be won if they haven't been played, and prayers can't be answered if they haven't been
Have been
prayed.
praised. Come on,
I am
come on,
your
preacher.
man. I am your man,
Good
Coach Dre.
shout.
These are the CU aunties and my success. Hey, this been another Rob the Man Media presenting you to CU aunties. We'll see y'all next Wednesday, and God bless.
Peace. Go Bucks.
Go
See you
Bucks.
guys.
Go
Go
Bucks.
Bucks.
Let's get it. All right.
Special shout out to the CU Aunties too, because they were out there in force again, as they always are.
We love the aunties.
Them CU Aunties. Them CU Aunties. There it is, man. I'm telling you, that stuff for real.